Good morning, students. So, from today onwards, we'll start our new lesson. The chapter number 10, the age of machines. So, I'm going to read the lesson carefully. Listen it. We are living in the machine age. We just use machine all the times. It is difficult to imagine life without machine. But it was not like this in the past. The early humans had no machines. They made most of their tools from stone. They used these tools from hunting animal and making caves. Since these tools were made of stones, this period came to be known as the Stone Age. Yes, now we are living in this machine age. Okay, or you can say without machine our life will be difficult, or we may face the problems, sometimes of problems. Okay, it's habituate, we are a habituate of the machine, but it was earlier not. You just imagine, if you are coming to school by bus, by motorcycle, bicycle, or by any of the modes of transport. Actually, what is that? That is also a machine. It was made up of machine. Okay. Or if we are using daily mobile phone, watching TV, listen radio. Okay. Or you can say a cooking gas, cylinder, everything. Okay. Whatever things are there in your house which is made up of uh, iron, okay, or sometimes of minerals, that is called machines, and that machines we are using in a daily basis in our life, understand. But earlier it was not. The early man or the early humans had used machine, but what type of machines? All the stone type of machines. They made the tools, okay, for using. They made tools which is made up of from stone, okay. That's, and from that, this period is called the Stone Age. Why early man had made the machines by the stone? To kill the animals or making caves. Okay. Discovery of metals. How it has discovered. Okay. Discovery of metals. Metals का खोज कैसे हुआ? Copper was the first metal to be discovered by the early man. So this question will arise from this line. You remember it? Copper was the first metal to be discovered by the early man. Who was discovered the copper? It was discovered by the early man. And what was the first metal discovered by the early human? It was copper. Okay, it was used to make tools. The next metal to be discovered was bronze. After that, they discovered bronze. It was made by mixing copper and tin. It was mixing with copper and tin. Bronze was harder than copper. Actually, this bronze was harder than copper. Harder means sakt, okay, mazboot. The next metal to be discovered was iron. After that, only iron has come. Okay, first copper, second bronze, and third one is iron. Iron was harder than copper and bronze. Again, this iron is harder than copper and bronze. It was used to make strong tools such as shovels, sickles, and plow. Okay, why this tool was used? It is used for what type? To make the sickles, to cutting the grass, plow, to plow the field, okay, to make the land fertile. These tools were used to clear the forest for agriculture, and some types of tools to make the agricultural land. The early man also used iron to make weapons for hunting. Again, they make a tool, okay, for what purpose? To hunting for the wild animals. The discovery of iron was an important incident in the life of the early man. So when they discovered the iron, it was the incident, okay, most important incident in their life, okay, because they got a powerful weapon, okay, as iron. Iron made him so powerful as never before. So they thought iron was the most important tool in their life, okay, when they have the powerful machines, okay, any of the machines which is made by the iron. Actually, they have never seen before, or they never used before. Since from most of the tools during that period were made of iron, that period came to be known as Iron Age. When the early humans used or they make tools from the stone, that is called the Stone Age. And when they make the any of the tools from iron, that is known as the Iron Age. Understand? Now come to the invention of the steam engine. How the steam engine come to the light? The steam engine was invented by the James Watt in 1769. Steam engine was made or invented by the James Watt in which year? 1769. You just minus from 2021 and this number, this year, 1769. You will get the actual year before that year it was invented. The invention of the steam engine changes the life of human beings. When the steam engine came to the life in to the human beings, it has revolutionized, changed. Okay, how? It was also the beginning of the machine age. Now, when the steam engine come into the life of human beings, it is the beginning, okay, it was the beginning of the machine age. In the beginning, the steam engine was used to pump out water from coal mines in England. So first of all, when the steam engine was begin, okay, it was used to pump out the water from the coal mines. So it is has been used to pump out the water from the coal mines in England. Later it was used in many fields, like about 50 years after the invention of the steam engine, a British engineer, George Stephen, made the use of steam power and invented the railway engine in 1814. So again the British engineer, okay, about 50 years after the 50 years of invention of steam engine, a British engineer, George Stephenson, made the use of steam power and invented the railway engine in 1814. Again George Stephenson was made the steam power, okay, and invented the railway engine in 1814. He named the engine Blucher, okay, the name of the engine was Blucher, was made by the George Stephenson. However, the first successful railway engine was made again by George Stephenson in 1829. Again, he has made the successful railway engine, okay, in 1829. He named it the Rocket. George Stephenson made first railway engine in 1814, but it was not successful. That was Blucher. Again he made in 1829, after 15 years, again he made the Rocket, okay, It was the railway engine, successful railway engine. It acted later as a model of steam locomotive. After that, it was acted later a model of steam locomotives. Stephenson's steam locomotive opened the door for the invention of diesel and petrol engine. These engines were used to run cars, buses, ships, and aeroplanes. They were also used to run big machines. When the Stephenson made the steam locomotive, okay, after that many of the invention was come out in same locomotive using by the diesel or the petrol engine. Understand? First steam engine, second one is diesel engine, and third one is petrol engine. After that, this engine were used, okay, this engine were used in car, buses, ship, and aeroplane. First steam engine, second diesel engine, and third one is petrol engine. This engine were used to run cars, buses, ship, and aeroplane. They were also used to run big machines. After that, this type of engines were made, okay, which is used, which is run by the diesel or the petrols. So class, today this much only. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start again new paragraph. Thank you everyone, and go through this chapter. Thank you.